In 2008, I4, the International Fund for Animal Welfare, decided to convert their learning materials into Braille and distribute them to schools for the blind throughout South Africa.
Om dit 'n stap verder te neem, het daardie dierewelsynsfonds uitstappies vir daardie kinders gereël om werklik in kontak met die natuur te kom. Leerlinge word na die Giraffe Huis Natuurlewe Bewustheidsentrum geneem om daar van baie naby af met diere in aanraking te kom.
Don't worry about the head.
For many, getting up close and personal with wild animals is just a thrill. For others, this is the only way to connect, learn, and get in touch with nature.
South Africans are blessed with an amazing country, beautiful landscapes filled with diverse people, and an abundance of interesting and exciting animals. Enough to keep me happily exploring for a lifetime. But what if you couldn't see the splendor?
I didn't quite know what to expect when I was invited to join the Athlone School for the Blind on what would be a journey of discovery for the visually impaired and blind children.
Wat's jou gunsteling diere?
I soon realized how difficult it is to imagine animals without seeing them, and the challenge of describing a creature to someone who may have never seen one. This is probably a task best left to the professionals at Giraffe House Wildlife Awareness Centre.
So hy is nat, né? So sy gaan nou voel hoe nat is hy. Voel daar. Ja, kyk daar. Ja, kyk. Hy's koud, né?
Here the kids, some completely blind from birth, have the opportunity to touch, feel, and interact with animals using their other senses.
Let's put the tortoise on your hand, let him walk. There we go. See? Yes.
Some kids showed no fear while they learnt about the animals, even touching the snake to the sensitive skin on their cheeks.
Well, just to get the same experience, I think I should do this blindfolded. So here goes.
My world is plunged into darkness, and I'm left in the capable hands of Werner Fourie, our charismatic animal lecturer.
Oh my goodness.
Right, there we go. Yes. And it's great to have our volunteer blindfolded today because she doesn't know what she's going to do.
Is it dangerous? Does it bite?
It bites, but we hope it's not dangerous. Right.
I had no idea what was coming.
Bullfrog, yeah, there we go. Right, in your hand. Yes, there we go. Right, there we go. Yes. And she's holding Uncle Bullfrog.
Things got really
You guys
interesting.
want to see some real dangerous reptiles? Yes. Next up. Sorry, wrong animal. I thought this was the crocodile.
That is so much better. Wow. That was amazing. I mean, not knowing where the snake is around you and holding a bullfrog that feels ginormous. I don't even know how big that was. That was honestly so scary.
None of this would have been possible without the International Fund for Animal Welfare's Animal Action Education campaign that has been running for the last 10 years in the country. It recently expanded to include schools for the disabled.
Big muscles he's got.
3 to 4 years ago, we decided to convert some of the written material into Braille to distribute it to schools for the blind who very seldom get opportunity to read material about conservation and in the environment and animals. The experiences they've had in touching a bullfrog and feeding an ostrich egg, you know, for them, they're seeing through their hands. And it's all about education, awareness, and empowerment. They're willing to experience the unknown, and they're not scared to do that.
What does it feel like?
Nice.
Does it feel nice?
Yes.
Can I put it in your bag to take home?
No.
You can't put it in your take.
The campaign has been so successful that it now forms part of the older learners' curriculum.
You can explain to a child what an elephant look like or what a snake look like, but until they can feel it and touch it, they will never be able to comprehend what the size of the animal is, for instance.
A giraffe has a tongue of 45 centimeters long. Come out to show the kids, man. Come on.
How does it differ working with kids with this disability?
The visually impaired kids have a much more facial expression when it comes to handling and touching animals. They don't always are given that opportunity. And yes, if they can feel a frog, if they can touch a snake, It's the first time, very possibly the first time in their lives, and possibly the last. So it really to them is extremely special. We need to instill an appreciation in our African wildlife, especially with our kids now, because the future of conservation lays in the hands of our kids. Het julle mooi vas?
Ja.
Sy.
Oh. Okay, so thank you.
Sommige van die kinders is nogal rarig dapper om so aan al hierdie goeters te vat wat hulle nie rarig kan sien nie.